What's up, everybody? Here we are, and we're getting ready to pour for this Barndominium in Red Oak, Texas. And right now we got 2 trucks here, and we got more on the way. We got 80 plus. So what I told them to do is to send 6 trucks because we want to get a good feel for how it's going to go and how it's going to spread out. But we're pretty sure it's going to be close to 80 to 90 yards. Right now we got one going to pour in the back, one in the front. So in the previous video, we weren't quite finished with the post-tension cabling, so some of you guys had a few questions. But you can see now we have the rest of the post-tension cables. They're spanning across on the top because all you could see before was the cables down inside the grade beam areas. But you can see we've got those tension cables are in place. We've done all the adjusting and everything that we needed to do. We've also got our porch separator board right here, which is going to allow for our 1.5-inch ledge right there. So some of the formwork you see right here will actually be removed right before we do the finish work. He's got these measured already because see, he's going to have a ledge.
Yeah.
So that embeds. Right, yeah, it's right. The door I had to move over. The door I had to move over because it was in the space of my 25-foot mark where these beams were going to go. So I did that the other day. I talked with the owner about it. He didn't have a problem with moving it. But you can see he's got it over there and right here. Those get 12-inch, 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 12-inch. And then we need to find the next. This one will be 4-inch. Yeah. But we've got to measure what the engineered foundation plan says because I gave them exact measurements so we don't hit any windows, and they have to match on each side. 19.4 is over here.
I'm at a center mark right there.
That's center to that 12-inch?
Yeah. Got it marked.
He's got it right here. Hey, how come you don't have this marked already?
Give me what now? This one right there.
How come this is supposed to be 19.4?
Give me what now?
It's supposed to be 19.4. How come the beam is over? It's supposed to be in the center. See?
Yeah, that's it.
You know, measure.
Give me measure.
How come you don't ever have the plan? I sent the marks for our plates to the engineered foundation, but we're just basically checking those, and some of them weren't perfectly lined up, so we're kind of flowing with it, you know, the situation, but we're getting it straightened out. So it was a little confusing there for a minute. We've already poured the shop area, which is a step down area. If you pay attention, you can see how we formed that, but the shop area actually drops down, but we did that without dropping our sight line on the exterior. So the drop ledge is actually on the inside, and we have a drip ledge or a sheet ledge on the outside. So it's a little complex there. We could have technically just dropped the whole thing on that side, but this is the way we it was kind of laid out on the plan, so we're rolling with it. Okay guys, everything's going good. We're waiting on one more truck. You know, this morning the weather is 54 degrees. So, I mean, it's just perfect weather. So, you know, if we got to wait a few more minutes, 15, 20 more minutes for a truck, that's not that big a deal in this type of climate. But, I mean, we're having beautiful weather, a beautiful day. Everything seems to be going according to plan for the moment. Stay tuned, you never know what could happen. But right now we're still pulling concrete this way. We've still got the porch left to do. So we'll find out if we need any additional concrete, but we feel like it's gonna be pretty close with our 10th truck. So the only thing I have left to do is I'm gonna measure off for these embeds on the front of the porch. And the good news is coffee's here. So after that, I mean, I don't know what else we're gonna do thanks to Cass. She's his assistant. You might be our first like audience member,
awesome,
you know, of our construction project. But you know, if all of the audience would bring Starbucks.
Hey, there you go. That's what you keep Texas Best going.
That's right, keep us going. I mean, how did Drew convince you to get out of bed this morning and be here?
I don't know, I'm on break. What am I doing
Yeah,
here?
what are you doing here? I think you're just used to getting up early, right?
Yeah, it's true.
So
It's true.
maybe you're getting ready for your next build.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm ready yet.
You guys just moved in.
I know.
It's good weather today. No rain. It's 54. Oh, 70. Yeah, probably. It's nice. Okay, so this is our last truck, so we're gonna find out if we need maybe a yard or two more for this front porch. We do have a truck on standby right now, and we may have already called him in, but yeah, it looks like we're gonna probably need about a yard and a half. Okay guys, our last truck is here. What we had was just one waiting at the plant. Tell them exactly what we needed, but we got like 4 or 5 more yards right here. I think we ended up going ahead and bringing 5 just to be safe. And we're gonna pour this, and meanwhile we're working on details and finish work, and we'll get this one wrapped up. So, like I said, not any major problems this morning. Everything's gone pretty smooth. As you can see, the weather's starting to warm up a little bit. I had to shed that jacket. So, been pretty uneventful, even though pouring concrete is always an eventful, stressful situation to some degree. But I would say this morning's been pretty low key. Okay guys, so this is in the overhead entry to the shop area. And right here we have a 2x6 block out basically for our stone ledge that's going to go on the front. It runs continuously all the way down. But another advantage for this ledge is so moisture will have a place to go. So before we put our stone, we'll actually have some plastic barrier or brick flashing that will come on the side and come down, just so that this will have a good separation. As you can see, we dropped this down in the shop, and the walls will actually set up on this area. Okay guys, so we've already used the trowel machine, went over at 1 coat here on the shop area, and now we're gonna get the first pass on the living area. So, and the sun is really just heating up kind of at the right time. So I think it's right around 65 degrees, but with the sun, it's starting to feel a little warmer even than that right now. So, which bought us a little bit of time today. And I mean, really nothing has been felt rushed about this pour at all. Everything's went really smooth. So he'll get his first pass here. He's gonna let it set up a little bit, and then we'll be going back for the finish. What do you want? To see some problems now? Hold on. Don't set me up for failure now. I don't want to be on TikTok. Watch your leg. It's gonna go.
Oh, be careful, guys, be careful.
Hold on. What are you gonna do? Huh? What this? Oh, okay. Where am I gonna go? This way? You wanna go this way? That's good. We're gonna go this way. Okay, guys, I'm gonna let him finish this up, but meanwhile, we're running our second pass over the shop area. Everything's going real well, and we got the other trowel machine, the float machine going over here on the living area as well. So we're running finished machine over the shop. We're gonna make our first pass there, and then we'll be making another pass as well. But the sun's really just heating up just in time so we can kind of work with this cream on the top. And so now's the time to get it finished. So I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. I'm Josh Helm, wishing you all the best. Thanks for watching Texas Best.